dipstick is the fun part. It's a 13.5-inch socket to remove the bracket that holds it to the bell housing, and then pull it out of the tube hole in the transmission. The bolt behind it is a 15, is what I'm using. I use a zip strap on the tube, tie it. I got a hay string tied to it. Tie it off just to keep it up out of the way. Shifting cable comes off the shaft. That's a 15mm bolt. It's 1/2 inch to pull this shifting position. And there was also a bracket that takes these little hex bolts here. Those were T40s. So basically it's a T40 hex, and I used a 1/2 inch socket and wrench and a ratchet to pull off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts on this side. I'm all clear on the other side except for unhooking transmission lines. And I just got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts over here. When you get to this point, you're probably going to need every extension you got to get to these bolts. I only got 2 left myself. I took my transmission lines loose at the radiator, and I'll take them loose at the transmission when it's down. Alright, it's ready to be let down. This can be very tricky because I don't have the adapter, the transmission adapter for my floor jack. So I'm gonna probably put one hand on the tail shaft and slowly guide it down. If you've never done this before, don't do it by yourself. And you don't want these transmissions falling on you. Their edges are so sharp. You got to be careful. Always make sure your jack is center of the transmission. You can see that I'm a little to the left, so I'm gonna block that up and center it again. Try to keep it balanced. As you bring it down slowly, I'm a little bit cockeyed. Let's see. Just trying to wiggle it out now. It might have to come off the jack. Let's see. Whew. I slid it off the jack onto my homemade creeper and squeezed it through there. It's out. It is out. Praise the Lord.